Hello, oil palm farmer in the house, and welcome back to your favorite agricultural and agribusiness YouTube channel. On today's episode, we'll be discussing another important aspect in terms of management practices in oil palm production. But before I do that, I would like to appreciate you all for your support, for your likes, and everything you've been doing to support my channel. Thank you so much. And in case you are watching for the first time, this channel is dedicated to promote sustainable and profitable agriculture. So kindly click on the subscribe button to have access to more of my videos. My name is Lawal Olusolalawa. I will be talking about pruning in oil palm farming. As we all know, pruning is a normal practice being carried out in most tree crop farming. And one of the most important reasons why pruning is being carried out is because you can use it to maximize production, to improve the level of fruiting in trees. And also maybe it's being carried out to avoid the spread of diseases on the trees. So those are the few reasons why pruning is being carried out. So in essence, what is pruning? Pruning is basically the removal of some branches or the cutting down of some branches of the tree. That is basically what pruning is all about. So, but in oil palm production, since oil palm don't have branches, what oil palm have are fronds. We call them fronds. So pruning is another practice that is being carried out in oil palm production. It's a maintenance practice, but there are principles guiding it. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about the principle guiding oil palm pruning in oil palm production, so that you will not be shooting yourself in the leg. So pruning is basically carried out in oil palm production in two stages, which is basically, and let me say broadly divided into two, which is during the younger age of the plantation and when the plantation is mature or older enough. So during the period of your first year of establishment to the period of about 6 years of establishment, from first year of establishment to a period of 6 years of establishment, it is highly advised that you don't carry out pruning. It is advised that you don't carry out pruning. And the only condition that will make you to carry out pruning in these cases is one of the reasons is when some of the fronds are affected by disease. So you have to cut those fronds off and leave the healthy ones. So, and in the case whereby the disease is spreading rapidly and it's covering about more than 1/3. So what you do in this case is that you have to make sure that you have more than a dozen fronds on your tree, regardless of whether they are diseased or not. Just make sure you retain a sizable number of fronds on your tree, because at this stage, when you cut off too many fronds, or when you even prune at all, the effect is that the negative effect will be so heavy on those young palms, because as you remove fronds, you are reducing the photosynthesis capacity of those trees, because there is no way plants can manufacture their food without photosynthesis, and the only medium they can use to manufacture their food is through the leaves, the green pigment in the leaf. So when you cut it off at that stage, it tends to affect them and it will affect their productivity. So talking about when your palm are more older, I'm talking about 6 years and above, 7 years and above now. So the principle guiding pruning in this kind of situation is that you only prune deceased fronds. Number one, you only prune dry or dead fronds, those ones that are already brown. So you only prune these two. And the only case where it is advised for you to prune, even at the older stage of your oil palm plantation, is when it is necessary for you to harvest a bunch. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that when a front when a front is preventing you from reaching a bunch to harvest. So in that case, you don't have any option that to cut off that front. So these are the only 3 conditions whereby you can practice pruning. Pruning is not just done irregularly or indiscriminately in the oil palm production. If you do that, it will affect the photosynthesis rate of your tree, and this will have a direct impact on your production. So with this, I've come to the end of today's topic, and I hope you got value one way or the other from this video. If you actually got value from this video, kindly give it a like, share with your friends, and for further question and consultation about oil palm production, oil palm farming, or any agribusiness generally, kindly reach out to me on the WhatsApp number showing on your screen. Thank you for your time, and see you on my next video. Shishi.